you need to be careful when you go to the league.
Nah, yeah,
this is coming from sis.
Right.
Even when you're in college, you need to be careful with these women.
Nah, yeah, I'll be chilling now.
No, for real. Like, once slip up.
I'm already knowing.
You be seeing these stories?
Yeah, for sure. I'm chilling now.
God, don't do it.
That was like, nah.
Because I'm coming after y'all.
Uh-huh.
Don't. I'm coming.
Facts.
Don't do it.
No.
These women.
Crazy. I'm already knowing.
It's the women you got to worry about. That be a little older too.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in General. Here we discuss a host of topics in general. Again, I gotta give a special shout out to none other but the face and the it girl, WNBA, already a legend in the making, Angel Reese. So on her every Thursday podcast called Unapologetically Angel, she had Kiyan Anthony. Okay, he is the son, future legend of the NBA, the son of former NBA player and legend himself, Carmelo Anthony, and his mother being Lala Anthony, a huge television host, journalist, and just a socialite overall, right? And he was on Angel Reese's podcast. Angel Reese decided to play the role of the big sister, okay? She's 22 years of age. Kiyan Anthony, on the other hand, he's only 17. He's just a little baby, okay? But unfortunately, it's some grown women running around here that's not going to see Kiyan Anthony as a child, okay? They're not going to see him as a baby, a young boy, you know, who has some innocence to protect. He's vulnerable, naive. They're going to start to see him, especially once he makes it into the leagues, right? They're going to start to see him as a potential paycheck, a potential baby father, and someone that can manipulate and possibly try to trap. Angel Reese decides to play the role of the big sister towards Kiyan Anthony and give him some advice. Again, I just posted that video, that TikTok clip, prior to my commentary. And what she said was rock solid. She was very honest with him, forthcoming, right? And she was very transparent. And it's like that conversation she had with Kiyan, it does remind me of like a lot of conversations. And as a woman, if you have older brothers, older cousins, your fathers, your uncles, right? They'll tell us like, look, when you get out here, especially when you leave for college, be careful of these men, specifically men that are older than you, who will try to manipulate you into doing things you may not want to do, who, they'll use their age over you as an advantage because they're just that more mentally experienced, and due to them being more mentally experienced, a little bit more mature. Usually these people are not mature, right? Be they man or woman. If they're like 10 plus years older than you and you're a young adult or a teenager, God forbid, right? And they're trying to holler at you, that shows that they're emotionally unstable, emotionally immature, and it's downright predatory. Again, there's been a trend, okay? And it's been going on for some recent years. And it had me, even myself, shaking my head, right? And scratching my head trying to figure out what in the world is going on. There's been such a huge trend of older women, I'm going to say, they're outright preying on these younger men, even young boys who are in the league, right? They're about to make something of themselves. They already have made something of themselves. Or they just have that potential to be great as an athlete, right? And we've seen it over and over again. I just have a short list, guys. Okay. Now, one on the list is Anthony Edwards. Okay. Anthony Edwards is 22 years of age. And right now, mind you, this fool has had 4 children, allegedly. He's still waiting on some paternity tests for some of them. This man has 4 children. This fool has 4 children born in 1 year. Okay. God, please let a male birth control come out and let these men start taking it. All right. But Anthony Edwards, he's 22 years of age. He is with a 30-year-old woman named Janine Robel, okay, who he has a daughter with, okay? This woman is 30 years of age. He's 22. She has children from previous relationships, as does he. Okay, he got children being born every other minute now. And they were just Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, okay, 2 days ago for Halloween. So they are still a couple, even though this man, I believe he has another woman pregnant, allegedly with his child on the way. He still got to get a paternity test. But moving on, let's go to Jalen Green, okay? Jalen Green, he is also, 22 years of age. He just had a son be born with who? Drea Michelle, okay? Huge socialite. She was on reality TV, Basketball Wives. She now is a 3 for 3. This is her 3rd child, okay, from her 3rd baby father. And Drea Michelle is 39 years of age. Now, Drea Michelle has a son, Nico, okay? Nico Howard. He is about 21, 22 years of age. So she has a baby with a boy who can literally be her son. He's her son's age. And also some little other tea, y'all. Now, again, I know I posted about this previously in videos, but if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, Drea Michelle, okay, she shares a baby father with WNBA players of the Los Angeles Sparks, De'Erica Hamby. Both of these fools have a son with Orlando Scandrick. He used to play in the NFL. That's just some tea. Now, number 3, we got LaMelo Ball. He also, I got all of them 22. LaMelo Ball is also 22 years of age, and he is with the Instagram model, if you want to call her, Anna Montana, who is currently 34 years of age. And also LaMelo Ball's brother, older brother, the middle one, who got kicked out of the league. Remember he was still in China? A hot mess. LiAngelo Ball, he's like, what, 25, 26? He has his second child on the way with Miss Nikki Baby, aka Nikki Maduris. She was on Love and Hip Hop LA. She's a huge socialite. Her family is really wealthy, though. Her family does come from money, but she was just, ratchet. So Nikki Maduris is like, what, 36, 37? So his brother, LiAngelo Ball, he has his second child. This time it's a girl on the way. Okay, congratulations are in order to them, with an older woman as well. And then who could forget? PJ Washington. He is 25. Remember, he shares a son with Brittany Renner. Okay, they call her the Queen of the Hoes. Now she didn't turn Muslim. She didn't took her Shahada. She's into Islam. I guess we all deserve second chances. Okay, Brittany Renner is now 32 years of age. So that makes her at least 7 years older than PJ Washington. And then PJ Washington, guys, he just got married to a woman, Alicia Chanel, who was 27, so she's 2 years older than him. And then last but not least, and I just found this out some days ago because it went viral in the NBA. Aaliyah Petty, okay, she is 30 years of age. She has two, okay, she's a 2 for 2. She has 2 NBA baby fathers, and they're both younger than her. She got Brandon Ingram, who was 27, so he's just 3 years younger than her. And then, I hate this name, Anthony Simons, he is 25. Both of these fools have a son, okay, their own son with the same woman, Aaliyah Petty, who was older than them. How does that work? Again, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with older people dating younger people, but as long as it's not predatory and it's a certain age. Let's say be at least 21 and up when you're dating someone that's 10 plus years older than you. Be they male, female, be you male or female, right? Because again, a lot of toxicity, a lot of broken hearts, a lot of violence, okay, tends to happen, especially for women. Like when you're a young woman, like I swear to God, it's a statistic out there somewhere, guys. Just look it up. The wider the age gap is with a young woman to an older man, like the more likely the chances of her being domestically abused and even getting murdered. Okay, again, it's just that power imbalance. Anytime one person in the relationship has so much more power than the other one, the chances of abuse just naturally rise. I'm sorry, y'all can be mad at me, get glad, but it is what it is. I know that's for the woman's side. For me, like, right, I'm a woman. I've dated some older men, but if I saw anything about them that was abusive or they were just like straight up losers, I would always leave them, right? I ain't gonna lie, being a young woman dating older men, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the ones that I had talked to, it took a couple months for me to realize, like, dude, you ain't got your life together, and I just ended up breaking it off with them. I'm like, dog, how you almost 40 years old? I remember when I was 25, I was seeing a 39-year-old man. He was an Army veteran. His life was a hot mess, okay? Like, he didn't know how to lead. But he wanted, us to marry and have kids. I'm just like, sir, like you talking about you're still trying to start up your drone business. That's another topic for another day. Listen, older women are beautiful, as are older men, right? Younger men, younger women. A lot of women are taking care of themselves these days. A lot of people, right? You're starting to see people, doing gym TikToks. Everybody's in the gym. Everybody's pushing this gym lifestyle. We're starting to become more cognitive. Stop drinking soda. I know I don't drink soda right now. This is what I just juiced. This is some beets, some pineapple, watermelon, red grapes, turmeric root, ginger root, and limes. Okay, and some guavas in this. I just like to make my own juices at home, drinking water, green tea, and coffee. Okay, the older I get, the less I want to drink alcohol. I know I had that little wine bottle on Halloween. It was Halloween, okay? But again, like people who are older, especially older women, they don't look like how you would expect an older woman to look. Like a woman that's 35, 40, 45, even 50. I'm starting to see just go on Instagram, okay? They all over social media. Some of them do have cosmetic surgery, but then you do have some women who are natural, they just really believe in self-care, diet, exercise. Like me, I'm really into health and skincare. I'm a health nut. I love doing my, what do you call it, skincare routine day and night. I wear minimum makeup, right? Okay, I'm all about sunscreen. I try to stay out the sun because again, like the sun is the number one or aging agent to one's skin, right? Especially, also of course drugs, alcohol, and chronic stress. So I try to eliminate that as much as possible. And also, again, like it just comes down to diet and lifestyle decisions, but also Reese, again, she's not wrong with warning Kiyan Anthony about the dangers of older women and how they could potentially see him as, a lick. Let's be honest. Again, the boy is only 17 years old, but when in that TikTok when they was dancing with each other, again, Reese stands at 6'3". Kiyan looked like he was about 6'6", 6'7". He literally looks and has the body of a grown man that's like 25. Obviously, he doesn't have the facial hair. He still very much has that baby face. But again, the fact that he comes from such, prominent figures, especially his dad being Carmelo Anthony. And what's so funny is he was always like, oh, my parents already warned me about this, but trying to tell Angel Reese, like, girl, you got to tell me about how these older women are. The fact that I'm sure that, Lala, his mom, is on top of it, right? That's her only child. That's her baby. I'm sure she'd be in the parking lot, like, trying to snatch the groupies away from her son, because low key, not Angel Reese, I'm sorry, Lala Anthony back in the day, she was a sniper, okay? Lala Anthony is at least 2 years older than Carmelo. And it's been rumors going around that since he was 17, like, she was in college and he was 17, still in high school, that she began to have a relationship with him and immediately got pregnant. So I'm sure Lala Anthony, again, this is all alleged, but I'm sure Lala Anthony knows exactly what these older women are going to try to do, the tricks and trades, because again, she once was that older woman who trapped an NBA baller at a young age. Guys, this trend is very peculiar. Okay, you got all these young NBA boys losing their mind over these older women. Again, Leah Petty, she got two. She got two young NBA players, and she got a son from both of them. And then, it was funny, just the other week, Brandon Ingram had hit the game winner over Fernie Simon's head. And you saw Trey Murphy was like, yes, yeah, twin, show her who better, like trying to say, like, he knows about the situation. I don't know if it's baby daddy drama and beef between them, but like they know that they share a baby mom. That's just ratchet, okay? But it's all entertainment at the end of the day. It was funny. It was a funny moment. What are you guys' opinions on Angel Reese giving Kiyan Anthony this advice? Again, I think it's great big sister advice. Again, she could try to, I mean, when you think about this Angel Reese, I'm sure she could, if she wanted to, try to trap Kiyan Anthony, like, ooh, we could be a basketball couple. But again, she knows as a 22-year-old woman, she ain't got no business looking at a 17-year-old like that. Unfortunately, we can't say the same about Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal, who was supposed to be her mentor, her father, her uncle. He in his 50s trying to push up on Angel at 22. So again, like, it's good that she has the cognitive knowledge to know that, like, being with a man like Shaq is inappropriate for her, and even like trying to kick it with Kiyan Anthony on that level, that's inappropriate. So Angel Reese got her mind, in the right spot. And again, like, also, what are your guys' thoughts on, just older women seemingly, and it's a trend that's going on nowadays, right? Older women seemingly preying, okay, they're preying on these much younger men. And it's crazy because also, it's multi. I believe it's Anthony Edwards, his 30-year-old baby mom. Anthony Edwards now shares a baby mom with who? Rapper Lil Baby. And Rapper Lil Baby, he got her pregnant. He has a son named Jason with this woman, I believe, Gianni Robo. I know Anthony Edwards and Lil Baby, they share a baby mom. But when Lil Baby got her pregnant, he was like 19, 20, and she was like 27. So they have a history. Like Chief Keef, he has a baby mom when he was like 24. She was like 40 something. It's crazy, okay? Like, this has been a trend, specifically, guys. We always say, like, watch out for older men, like men are predators. I'm starting to notice, like, a lot of black men, if you listen to their stories, a lot of them are coming out saying, like, their first time, okay? I don't want to, i.e., intimacy. Their first time was with their mom's friends. And, like, that's sick to me. Because some of these men said they were, like, 13, 14, 15. The first time they've been with a woman, like a grown woman. Like, these women were, like, 30 plus and up. And it's disgusting. It's like, why have we accepted this as normal? It's not normal for grown people to be trying to sleep with teenagers. Like, yeah, you can acknowledge them from afar, like, oh, that's a handsome young man, that's a pretty young woman. But I'm not messing with no damn teenager. I'm not messing with nobody in high school. For me, the youngest I'll probably go for a man is probably 22. And he got to be like a mature 22. And he got to have a nice body. But again, guys, comment down below your thoughts on these older women just running the game on these NBA players. This is a hot mess.